Did you begin your career in technology, or kind of walk me through the steps of how you got to interested in technology?
So I'll try and give you the short version because it's been quite a journey. I was in 8th grade and I saw an article in uh, Popular Mechanics, one-page ad for a computer called Sinclair computer. Little computer, had 8K of memory, had a ZX81 processor in it, which I'm showing my age in that. But I borrowed my dad's credit card. And
Did he know about it?
After the fact. And I said, I'd love to put this thing together. I figured I would never do anything with it because I love to tinker. I'm a tinkerer. And I'm like, I'd love to put this together and, see what it can do. And I put it together and it had BASIC on it. And I started programming and that. And
do you remember how much it was?
I think $98, something like that. And it was shipped from England.
Yeah.
So, it was super, super cheap. It had a membrane keyboard. You had to have a tape recorder to store. You had to hook it up to a TV and that. And I think I spent $200 on a 16K memory expansion, of which you could only use 8K. The other 8K was used for something else. I don't remember what. So I did that, and all my friends in high school wanted to be engineers and electrical engineers and chemical engineers and that. And I was like, that's boring for me. I'm going to go into accounting because that's where the money is. So I started out the first couple of years in college as an accountant. And the only part of accounting I enjoyed was trying to figure out how I could steal the money without anybody finding out. I was in accounting 3, which is the second to last accounting class, and we could take computers as electives, and they would count towards different credits. So I was taking all computer courses and getting high B's and A's in them, and in my accounting courses, I was getting C's and B's. And we did this accounting project, and the professor at one point said, well, if you can hide $50,000 that I can't figure out how you hid, not that I figure out it's missing, but how you hid it, I will give you an A on the project. Well, I took him at his word. So when the grades first came out, he flunked me. And then I went into his office and I said, hey, wait a minute. You said if we did this, that, and he's like, well, yeah, but I was joking. I said, I didn't know that. So after going through it, he finally capitulated and he gave me an A in the class. And he told me to get out of accounting. So at that point, I switched over to computer science and ended up doing an internship program that actually turned into my first full-time job at U.S. Steel, writing in COBOL and doing steel processing in that, taking all of the data that came out of it and scheduling where the ingots and the coils and all of that kind of stuff were all routed, and reporting back printouts for customers that would get stuffed in envelopes and mailed out. And I've just been in love with it. I knew when I graduated from college that I would be in computers for the rest of my life, one way or another. Maybe it wouldn't be my primary source of income, but to me that was just the end all be all for me.